Hello everyone and welcome back to the Railway Shed. Today we'll be taking a look at this Triang Railways B12. I picked up this locomotive at the London Festival of Railway Modelling in March of this year for roughly £28. For me personally, the B12 is one of my favourite designs of locomotives. Something about their proportions and 6 driving wheels which go into the boiler just looks so unique to me and something I definitely wanted a model of. So without any further ado, let's take a closer look into the locomotive. Being that of an older model, many details on this engine are moulded. However, there are a decent few that are separately applied. The buffers, for example, are metal. As well as the safety valves and whistle, which are separately fitted brass pieces. This locomotive is numbered 61572 and has the late BR crest on its tender. I believe this locomotive was released individually as well as part of a train set. The front bogie wheels are plastic, which can be expected from this time. A unique feature is that the middle driving wheels don't actually have flanges, which allows it to navigate tighter radius curves. In terms of cab detail, there is some to be found. There are some moulded details within the cab which could easily be painted up. The tender is applied by simply hooking a loop. As can be expected from these older models, parts of the decals may be peeling off. The tender also has plastic wheels. The coal load on this model isn't too great, but can be expected with such a model. Here's the model's other side. Luckily, unlike some models, the ladders are still fitted to the locomotive and haven't been snapped off. The locomotive picks up power from 2 sets of wheels, one in the front and one in the back. Now we've taken a look at the engine, let's see some performance. So here we are, down on the layout. For this test, I'm using the newer Hornby DC controller, the basic one found in train sets. Let's ease her up gently. This is sort of a slow speed. You can hear that the motor is quite noisy, but it is running relatively smoothly for an older model. I believe this model was also released in London North Eastern Railway Green. Let's have a go in reverse. I think it's a bit more seized up in reverse, as I haven't properly ran it in reverse properly yet. Let's give it a nudge. So quite a decent little runner for a Triang engine. Before I give you some footage running, I'd like to apologise for the inconsistency in my uploads recently. I've been struggling to find what I should make going forward on the channel, and would greatly appreciate your help if you could let me know what type of content you want to see. I've got plenty of reviews I can do of different engines, but that's not all I want to do on this channel, so I'm just sort of finding my groove. To run alongside this Triang engine, why don't we have another? On the outside line, we have the Midlander pulling some ore wagons. So, without any further ado, let's have some running with these two lovely engines.